Okay, so it should be streaming. Oh, I don't want to open. Why are you opening in like Edge? That's weird. I just realized these are probably not on. It would help if. There we go. My headphones are on, so that makes sense. Come on, copy that. There we go. It's weird. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright. Streaming's fun. I do this a lot now. Domain soundtrack. Oh, it's like the only thing I'm listening to. Oh, I was like, why is it so? Oh, because it's not. I was like, why am I barely hearing this? It's like coming out of the wrong thing. Why? My headphones dying? I'm having technical difficulties. Sorry, because my headphones are not working. Why is that? Thing. It's not awkward at all. One second. As why are you not coming out? Backwards? That makes no sense. I feel like XSplit screwed up my stuff now. What the hell? XSplit is messing with my settings. Awesome. Sorry, this normally doesn't ever happen anymore. What the hell? Oh wait, might just be iTunes being a douche. Because, alright. Because this is going. How's the browser? Is the browser working? Okay, that's working. So iTunes was just being not cool. Weird. It's odd. Maybe it'll work now that I reset it. There we go. Now it's doing what it should be doing. Alright, cool. Alright. I also don't want that loud. Alright. Sorry, this was taking longer than it should have. Alright, iTunes is playing. Cool. So anyway, yeah, basically just more streaming work on season 2. It's a little earlier than last night's random one because I need sleep, so doing it earlier is smarter for me. A lot of fun stuff, so yeah, I'm just gonna be working on I'm gonna be bouncing back and forth between this clip and then some mech animation, basically, and it's what the agenda is for tonight. Alrighty, so that's enough rambling. Everything should be like in place. So the things I'm gonna be working on, this is mech animation, like finishing this video. Finish. I say finished, but it's not gonna be finished like at all tonight. It's gonna take forever. This mech animation is a pain in the ass. So this is one of the videos I'll probably be working on. It's not what I'm working on right now, but I'll probably be switching back and forth to this. So that's where I'm at. And then there's this actual clip scene from episode 8. So this is just animatic forms, you know, and I might switch to some art stuff. But that's it. And listening to Devilman Crybaby soundtrack because this is my current addiction. I can't listen to anything else at the moment. So that's what's going to be playing in the background. I'm like going past where it should be. Yeah, I'm over here. Okay.
But hey, at least.
That's cool. I mean, I don't think that would, you know, bother anyone.
It didn't. But hey, at least I. But hey.
So for the few people that are in here, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm having a good hump day. It's like, thank God it's a Wednesday. I need the weekend really bad. Trying to get as much work done as possible for Monster Hunter's out, because that's going to be taking up a ton of my time. Yeah, thanks. It's like when I'm like into it, I can get it done pretty quickly. And I'm like almost done. There's really not maybe 2 or 3 more lines for characters that I have to rough animate. And once this is done, I'll get the lip flaps animatic done, and then just throw in a Clip Studio to clean up. Ideally, I might be able to get this cleaned up and done by next week if I'm lucky. I have a few streams planned where I actually want to. So this might get loud. Too loud. Like I have some future streams where I might want to watch some old stuff. Depending. Might do ones where I take like art requests or something as well. Excuse me.
No. No, I didn't. But hey, at least I remember. I didn't. But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts, right? I didn't. But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts, right?
Well, that happened. No, maybe it didn't. Okay, it was just like not doing anything. That was weird. Alright, no, I think it's... Alright, never mind. It's just broadcaster was saying it. Okay, okay. That part is stream. Whatever. As long as it's recording, it doesn't really matter. Alright, yeah, it should be fine. That was weird. I don't know what the hell was going on. It's odd. Alright, cool. I see the cursor moving, so... Just waiting for Flash to finish saving. Flash and his auto-saving. Is done. Good.
I didn't. But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts. Counts, right?
I suppose you can get a pass.
I didn't. But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts, right?
I might change or add stuff to that, but I don't know what I want to do, so I'll come back to that later. Flash doesn't crash. People just have no patience. Flash has an autosave. So what happens is when it does the auto-saving, it goes non-responsive. So you'll get the not responding thing, but it's still saving. That's because it's saving. So if you don't try and force Flash to do anything, like if you don't like hit it or anything, it's not going to crash. You let it do its thing, and then once the saving's done, it works fine. I know which video you're talking about, because I know a whole bunch of Flash animators complained about how unstable Flash was, and I'm pretty sure that I abused Flash way more than any of them. Like, way more than any of they ever did, because, like, their animations or whatever, and that's fine, they're, you know, more talented animators, but it's like I was using at least the 16,000 frame limit in Flash, so I was pushing Flash to a limit that probably shouldn't have been done. And I never had it really crash on me as consistently as everyone said. Like, I've had Flash crash on me, but it was never this major epidemic. So if I have to figure out what happened, I'm guessing whenever it would go to autosave, they would try and poke Flash to do something, and then that would just get Flash to crash instead of letting Flash finish whatever the hell it was trying to do. So, it actually doesn't crash that much. onion skin's like throwing me off. Like, I'm wrapped up in animation, but like, feel free to ask questions or like request or something. I don't know, just talking and all, like, this will make me notice something. Yeah, auto saving is like different for every program. Usually with the autosave, just let it do its like course, and then it should balance out. Yeah, it's important with animation to save frequently.
But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts, right?
I suppose you.
actually pretty cheap. It goes on sale kind of often.
That counts, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts, right?
I suppose.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Hopefully your situation is better.
But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts, right?
I suppose.
So you know, I have a Discord up, so there's other people there. It's not that active, but it's like it's on. It's general one. That's a thing. Starting music like more consistently.
But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts, right?
I suppose.
Right?
I suppose.
Right?
I suppose you.
Right?
I suppose. I suppose.
But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts, right?
I suppose.
It should go to the... It should be direct to the chat. What the hell? What are you doing, Discord? You know, that might not have been what I meant to do. Yeah, it should. I mean, if you're signed into Discord. Yeah, okay, you have to sign. Alright. Try this one. Which is the same thing. Yeah, that's the invite. That's the invite. When you click it, does it open the desktop or does it like? I just clicked the. I pasted the link in the browser and it worked. Yeah, just copy the link and direct paste it in the browser. That might work. Because when I open it, yeah, when I click the link directly from YouTube, it just brings me to the Discord app and stuff. But if you copy the link and then paste it directly in a browser, it brings me to like the whole invite thing. Yo, the Devilman Cryberry soundtrack is phenomenal. Like once I'm done with this scene, I'm going straight to mech stuff because of this soundtrack. Even though I don't really need action sequences for a while, but it has me needing to get them done now.
Right?
I suppose you.
If you copy it, it should be... Alright, do that one. That one should work. Yeah, this is a link from my, like, the Shatter Heaven Discord server I set up on a whim. It was mainly for people, like, on Patreon if they want to, like, easy to get in touch with me and, like, especially for... Because with Patreon I have, you know, commissions for reward tiers and whatnot, so I was like, alright, well, if I have a chat, and people can contact me easier if they want stuff. You know, it's there. It's kind of active, not really. It's not active at all, but that's also because barely anyone's in it. So, but yeah, it's there if anyone wants to, you know, talk with other people, network, I guess, sort of deal. And flash and saving because I took too long talking. So yeah, that's the thing. Really? Because people literally just joined, so I don't know what's going on. What's up? What? Hell, Discord, now you're just being annoying. Alright, let's try this again. Don't be a dick this time, Discord. Try that one, even though it should be not expiring. Ever. Okay. Alright, cool. Stupid Discord. I mean, it's more stable than Skype. Skype used to be good, then it turned to crap.
Right?
I suppose.
There you go. So yeah, it's just a chat and like I'm probably gonna like use it more often. It's unfortunate because I like Skype. I made a lot of friends on Skype. They just turned to crap.
I suppose.
Yeah, it's gonna be another frame. Yeah, it really is.
That counts, right?
I suppose you. I suppose.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
I suppose you.
right?
I suppose.
Everything I draw from scratch.
Right?
I suppose you.
That counts, right?
I suppose you can get a pass.
That counts, right?
I suppose you can get a pass.
Right?
I suppose you can get a pass. So I ask.
Right?
I suppose you can get a pass. So I ask again. Did you eat? I suppose you can get a pass.
I hate backgrounds, by the way. I don't like them. I'm not good at them. It's just... I use a lot of references for them. But I'll draw everything in clip.
That counts, right?
I suppose you can get a pass. So I ask.
Yeah, I'm like almost done with this.
So I ask again. Did you eat?
No, actually, I haven't. It's been a long day.
Good, I'm starving. We have time to waste before Dad's ready to see you anyway. Come on, don't just stand there looking all confused.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's actually not that bad. Yeah, it's really not bad. Alright, cool. That's doable. It's doable.
I didn't. But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts, right?
I suppose you can get a pass. So.
Well, animation's always difficult. It's more time consuming. Anything.
Suppose you can get a pass. So I ask again. Get a pass. So I ask.
I wouldn't say hate. There are animations types and styles that I don't care for. I'm not a fan of rigging that much. I understand rigging is good because it alleviates a lot of the stress for animation, you know, because you just put things and bones and whatnot and move it. I don't have the patience for it because I just like full control personally with like traditional drawing frame by frame. Oh, sup, Chris? Both Chris's. Shit. What the hell is there? So yeah, like rigging, it's fine, but it's like I enjoy more frame by frame personally. What was it? Like 3D animation's cool. I wouldn't mind learning it. I just don't have the time for it. So I'm strained as is. Like Brandon, who was in here 2 nights ago, like his whole thing is 3D animation. Mad respect for him on it. I guess. Hold on. There are, again, I don't want to name names, but it's like there are types of animation that I see that annoy the hell out of me, and that's trace animation. I mentioned this a few nights ago, but trace animation bothers me the most. In context, it doesn't really matter to me if someone's trace animating for the hell of it, just for their own personal, gain and improvement. But it bothers me when someone starts making money and charging people, oh, support me and whatnot, my content, and I get a whole bunch of Patreon supporters, and all you do is trace other people's work. That bothers me. That is a real thing that happens in certain animation communities. Yes, you do want to make something like Judgment on that OST, and then after you make something like Judgment, you want to let me use it for some mech shit. Yeah, I did tell you about this, Chris. Yeah. Oh god, there's 2 of you. Alright, Chris. Wade, I'm calling you by Wade. That's how I'm differentiating this. Yeah, that's what's up. By the way, Ivy Concept is the rapper in the Trigger music video song. I'm tired. Basically the theme for season 2. He's our rapper. Good friend, really talented. You should check out his stuff. Especially since he survived the Brony fandom. But yeah, it's alright, man. Now that Nate's got a PS4, when we hunt some monsters and shit, we can definitely talk about it while we're doing that. Well, yeah, I use references all the time. References is totally fine. Like, references is normal and natural. Dude, we can make that happen. Don't tempt me. I'll make you I Survived the Brony Fandom t-shirt. I will do it. Shit, wasn't... So, yeah, no, using references is totally fine, and that's a thing that professionals use all the time. They reference stuff, and it's how you learn how body movement, but then there are those people that will just direct trace, and you're not learning anything from that. You're just not. Dude, of course there's gonna be a mech on it. Come on. Come on, bro. Yes, that's exactly what it is. It is notorious in the Dragon Ball fandom. It is notoriously popular in the Dragon Ball Z fandom. What they'll do is, and don't get me wrong, it's like, I kind of did that. Actually, no, I never did that. I did that for rotoscoping, but that's different. Because I would take like a real person and like rotoscope over that. But what they'll do is they'll. Oh, I don't pay attention to the Sonic fandom, so I have no idea. But dude, it's a thing. Trust me, it is a thing, man. It's And again, I don't mind if you want to do it for your own stuff, but the minute you start making money off of it, and you start, like, trying to offer to teach people how to animate, like, oh, well, if you donate money at this tier, I will give you a one-on-one session to teach you how to animate. It's like, but you don't know how to animate. Like, at all, dude. I feel bad for Chris isn't caught up on this yet. Just to make my point. There you go. Alright. I'm not saying names, but personal friends know about this discussion. Dude, if you look at your Facebook, you would know what I'm talking about, because I literally just sent you the link. I don't like to call people out, and I won't, especially in public stuff. But the practice of it is something that should be avoided like the plague. I don't think anyone's seen anyone raffle off at an anime convention. Yeah, no, it's like, that's fine, but the problem with the tracing thing, it's like I said, it's when they start trying to make money off it, because you are literally taking someone else's work, like, as it is, like a direct carbon copy. Like, so it's not even you. And then when you see like the differences between the traced animation and that person's actual ability, there is such a huge difference, and it just goes to show that they have no understanding of animation, and that sort of thing is toxic and to people. It's like poison. Not that they're a bad person, because they're not. That at least I understand anyway for the most part. But it's when you start trying to teach that, or start trying to act like you're qualified to take money from people to teach them how to animate when you don't know how to animate without tracing something, that's not cool. That's not cool. Like, I'll never charge people money for me to teach them anything. And I don't trace. You know, I reference, but I haven't referenced in a while. You know, I'll reference when I can't figure out how something should work, or if I'm having trouble taking something from my head and putting it to paper. But the cool thing with referencing stuff is since you're not tracing it like 100%, you're looking at it and then you're interpreting it on your own. You're learning because you're teaching your body how things work. And you're like, okay, well, if I do this, and then you absorb that ability, and then it starts to make sense to you. With tracing, you don't have to think, because it's literally, like, this person actually said this too, I believe, in a video, talking about, like, oh, well, people who make their own animations and their original stuff, it takes long for them to do it, but doing it this way, it's like, I can get, you know, episodes out like in a month and whatever. It's like, okay, so when people's goal is to rush content out and not actually learn the medium, that's a red flag. Yeah, it doesn't. Yes, it does happen a lot for online like, voice actors, like VO coaches and whatnot. It is a thing. And again, it's whatever. It's like you have to learn how to, you know, what to avoid. And I have a lot of friends that do, you know, VO coaching and other things. You can easily tell who the fraud is and who isn't.
I
So that's
suppose
my
you can
rant
get a
on trace
pass.
animation.
So I asked again.
No, they won't learn anything that way. References help. References are fine. Tracing's not. And again, if you do it for yourself, that's totally fine. Like if you're just doing something because you want to animate something and all you know how to do is trace, that's totally fine. Do you. There's nothing wrong with that. I have respect for that because you're trying to do something. The respect goes away when you start trying to make money off it and trying to say you're going to teach people how to do things and get super defensive when people call you out for just tracing. Yeah, that's exactly my issue, is don't come off as an authority. Like, I think I saw this one person, like, comment about how great how they thought them and someone else were, like, the best animators in insert fandom. And I was like, wow. The gall on you, dude. The gall on you. But again, don't know the dude, so can't really criticize. It was just very grimy to see that sort of comment. Well, like I said, they can trace on their own if they want. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't. It's when they try and make money. See, no, tracing doesn't really work. Like, yes and no. Referencing does more to help you better understand your own style and whatnot. That's what referencing is. Tracing, you're not really learning anything if that's all you're doing. Because with tracing, you have the handicap of, like, you don't have to interpret the line placement or the proportions of how they're going to go. because you have that reference that you're literally drawing over. With references, say it's like I had my screen and I had a drawing or something. Well, that wouldn't work with tracing for the most part, because it's like it works more with referencing. Like, it could probably work with tracing, but it would take a lot longer for that to happen. Like, I'm trying to think, because if I had if you always had something to draw over, you're just consistently relying on it. You're giving yourself a handicap. You're not allowing yourself to learn how to interpret things and put it together on your own without that handicap. With referencing, it's like you can look at the photo or whatever you're trying to reference, but you're still drawing it on your own. So your hand is getting used to the motion, and you're doing the work to figure like, oh, that works there, and that's how that works. I've noticed this with tracers. They don't, because they get themselves in a habit where they, dude, like I said again, tracing's not bad, but if you want to grow as like anything, you can't rely on it 100%. So what happens is, I've seen these people that trace, I've seen their non-trace animation and their trace animation, and when there is such a stark contrast between the two, that's a problem. And then years later, and you see their non-traced 3 or 4 frames of animation still look the same as they did years before, that's problematic, because they're not trying to expand outside of, their comfort zone. So they're always, they've trained themselves to only be able to do stuff with someone else's work as that, like, base. And it just bothers me when I see people get a little ahead of themselves on that sort of thing. And I don't want to sound like a douche about it. I'm trying really hard not to. Because again, if you want to learn if you want to trace animate on your own, that's fine, do it, have fun with it. But again, like Wade pointed out, when you start trying to become an authority figure on it, when you have like no place in being one, stop. Exactly, it's you're judging how life moves and whatnot, which is a good point. And again, references are fucking phenomenal. They are definitely how you learn, and definitely, like, I'm going to be doing how to make your own animated web series, like, video eventually when I have time. So I'll be going over a lot of basic stuff, like, because I have a few, like, a directing story, like, art book, the Animator Survival Kit, which I highly recommend everyone get. Yeah, basically, that's what it is. It's basically a mix of fan fiction and tracing the anime, or whatever. That's what it is. But yeah, no. So I'm gonna be doing how to make your own animated series. I'm outlining it. Like, I've already done the articles on it, but I'm outlining how I want the videos to work. So, like, it's gonna go over like everything from my equipment that I use. Like, tomorrow I'm probably putting up my Mobile Studio Pro review, because Wacom finally got a freaking stand for it. So I ordered the stand for this thing, so tomorrow I should be getting my official stand for this damn freaking tablet that came out in 2016. So we'll probably do a video on that sort of thing. But just the problem is animators are never going to be a thing on YouTube. Like, they can, but they're never going to make money or be a YouTuber. Excuse me. Ow. Didn't want to do that. God, that's old as shit, man. That's hilarious. So old. Sorry, I was looking up some videos that I was debating putting on here anyway. I was like, I think so. So yeah, that's my general rant of things. So professional I am. And I won't front, as you know, there is part salt in knowing that you create your own content and you put so much work in your own stuff, and what gets passed around and creates arrogance is traced animation just of like someone else's content. It just rubs me wrong, and there is a slight amount of salt, but I'm lucky with the friends that I have in the support system that I have in my network, and I feel like I'm more respected by a lot of people that matter, so I can tolerate the salt and just focus on having fun, which is like the most important thing for animation. Have fun with the story that you're telling.
So I ask again.
Study a lot of hands, dude. That's basically it. Study real people. Take photos of hands and just grind on them tremendously. Dude, I love hands now. Like, I hated them initially, but I love drawing them. They're so much fun to draw now. Like, well-drawn hands are really attractive, so get good at drawing hands. Oh god, fandoms are the worst sometimes. See, that's my concern with fandoms. You can, it's a pain in the ass though, animation wise. But it's totally worth it. I was checking settings on Broadcaster before, and it like kind of froze up. So it's still working, obviously, but I can't access anything on it right now, which sucks. So I was gonna play a video. Where is it? But yeah, on the hands topic, like, and arm movement, like this specific part in this video with Sharon's just movements was such a pain in the ass, but that's like the whole point. With hands and arm movements and like body language, you know, just like everything. Like eventually you can get used to them. Like I hated cleaning up that scene. It was fun to do, but dude, you'll get to it. It just takes practice. You eventually will get used to it. Yeah, this is a good track. But you know what's a really good track, though? Why does that have that? What? I'll let this track finish. Now, this is... Oh, wait. Did it, like, just... Oh, there we go. This is a good track, though. And I'm gonna, like, intentionally embarrass this dude. I'm gonna make you listen to some of his shit. Dude, it's an awesome track. Shut up. That was the point.
I suppose you can get a pass. So I ask again.
This is my season 2's main theme song. Done by some friends, one of which is the person that commented above you. Him in the band. Otherwise known as my TM Revolution. Because I will be a Gundam Seed weeaboo and I don't give a shit. People are gonna call me like ripping off Gundam Seed, then I'm having a TM Revolution.
Words of praise. Gotta prove myself to them. No matter what I delve into, I won't forget that.
Alright, good luck on that. Take care, dude.
Around as the sound of the ground breaks, taking that shot with everything I got. Using all my energy, taking out the enemy and anything in my way as day turns to night. Living by my sword, but dying by my knife. Waiting for the order and I'll go with the flow. I'll follow the code and march to battle. The frame is my horse, cockpit's a saddle. Taking up the yard.
Remember when the Brownies were like, horse cock? No.
As I stand as a dog, a product of war. This cold wind blows as the earth gets torn.
You guys need to... We need to make... You guys need to do another one. We need to make a new insert epic song.
Just pull that trigger, the time is up. This photo in my pocket. The flame of my courage. No matter what I delve into, I will not forget that. Gotta find who I really am. Battlefield has
Unless
my
it's royalty
answer.
free anyway.
No matter what I delve into,
And with fair use, if you're not making a profit off it, it's really not the end of the world.
will survive.
But it is hit or miss. So, but you're right though, because they shouldn't be getting mad when they get demonetized. They shouldn't be trying to make money off it to begin with. Awesome. Yeah, so that's season 2's main theme song. They did such a great job with that. But while we're at it, couldn't hurt to play season 1's because that was a good one. The first fully original track I ever got like commissioned and done. Such a good song.
He collects the remnants of their desire. With best intentions, left wasted in suspended animation. But their past home was lost and their longing reborn. He had no time to dwell on the problems ahead. Reset the watch, advance across.
I suppose you can get a pass. So I ask again. Did you eat? Eat?
That counts, right?
I suppose you can get a pass. So I ask again. Did you eat?
Trails are lost, they're swept away in one breath. You think that he stops, yet he searches for what? And the drills they relentlessly grapple with seal. Deadlock, misplaced, erase, takes stock. Sometimes you just need to The storm was gone and the longing reborn. He had no time to dwell on the problems ahead. Reset the watch, advance on. Such risks will come and go.
But hey, it's remember who you were. That counts, right?
In the past. So ask again. Do you
No, I really don't.
Don't need to listen to the rest of my Weeb soundtrack. Back to the Crybaby. I actually don't even have all my music on this computer yet. I've been like stalling and doing that.
Counts, right?
I suppose you can get a pass. So I ask again. Did you eat?
No, actually, I haven't. No one
Good.
Saving. Oh, dude, I have faith in you. Sure.
Because you can get a pass. So I ask again, did you eat?
No.
Did you eat?
No, actually, I haven't.
Actually, this is a little sounds where I can leave it without animation. Split. Alright, so shot. Give myself a break. I really just want to get this thing done so I can start cleaning up on it.
So I ask again, did you eat?
No, actually, I haven't. It's been a long day.
Good.
Amber actually has like really good bloopers for this scene. Actually, I think I'll play it.
Good, I'm starving. True story, bro. We have time to waste before Dad's ready to eat anyway. Oh my god, I'm so hungry I changed that to where Dad's ready to eat. Fuck. I'm so sorry, Adam. Oh. Good, I'm starving. We have time to waste before Dad's ready to see you anyway. Come on, don't just stand there looking all confused. Good, I'm starving. We have time to waste before Dad's ready to... Fuck, I almost said ready to eat again! Ah! My stomach's like growling right now. Come on, don't just stand there looking all confused. You weirdo. The fuck you doing? Let's go eat some food.
Yeah, bless Amber. She is so fucking talented. And she loves doing bloopers, so it's like, I fully expect to have a shit ton of Sharon bloopers in general whenever she records. Oh yeah, from what I generally understand is what she tells me, she enjoys the character, so I expect her to have fun with it. And I'm like really happy she does, so. Plus, she's also like a good friend, so it's like I know she loves doing bloopers, so.
I haven't. It's been a long day.
Good. So I ask again, did you eat?
Actually, I haven't. It's been a long day.
Good.
Oh yeah, this song feels like I'm gonna need like my other composer who does a lot of the instrumental stuff. It's like I'm basically like, all right, this song, something like this song, something like this. Like I need the Devilman, something like the Devilman track for the clip. One of the other scenes I'm animating right now. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to get a drink. Slight break. Yeah, this track is what I'm making my composer make something of. Something around like this one. For finale. Be right back again. Yeah, that happens. But yeah. Oh yeah, once I'm done with this scene, I'm gonna indulge in a whole bunch of mega action because of the soundtrack. Yeah, animating takes epic forever. It's insane.
Again, did you eat?
No, actually, I haven't. It's been a long day.
Good.
Every time I leave and I come back, and then that's when Flash wants to start doing the same thing.
It's been a long day.
Good, I'm starving. Good, I'm... Good, I'm...
Well, it depends on how it's portrayed and whatnot. Second. I need to refill the drink for this question. Oh god, that almost spilled. That would have been really bad. So, my opinion on fan service has evolved over time. I don't mind it anymore. I actually draw fan service every now and then. It's not posted online often or ever. But I also balance my fan. I think Chris has seen some of it, so he should know that, like, that I balance it. So whenever I draw fan service, it's both. So it's not like, okay, well, only the females have, you know, fan service art. Oh no, I've drawn all of them. So I think, like, for me specific, yeah. So I've had the guys drawing fan service stuff, but like when well, yeah, it's if it doesn't go against the character, then it's fine. It's when you take like certain characters and you just start overly sexualizing them for the sake of sexualization, then there's an issue. Right, and it's done for no reason, because it's very, very obviously pandering. It also depends on the type of fan service too. Like, because when I say like the fan service, when I love fan service, it's actually not that bad in comparison to like all the shows that do very, very stupid angle shots or whatnot, or using like the matches like that. Yeah, it depends on the context of the fan service. Like, KJO I had no issue with because the entire series was just, that was the point of the series, and the series was just so ridiculous and over the top, it was just like hilarious. Yeah, that stuff not needed. Like, there's no reason for it. But it's also pandering to a market for money. It's also very, 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 very anime. Like, the beach episodes are fine. Mm-hmm. Balance. There has to be a balance, or just don't do it. Like, I don't care for when well, let's be honest. A lot of anime has really, really weak writing. Like, ooh, that would have been bad. Gonna move my microphone and, like, I should have known better than to put the drink over there. Caught it, but there was some iced tea spillage, which is not good. Shows my entire normality of where I'm surroundings. It's an example of fan service. Well, that's anime in general. Yeah, it can't be oversaturated. No, it's exactly right. It's like, do we need it? Like I said, sometimes at work, it depends. If the situation makes sense, and it's not like exposed and out of character. Yeah, random ones are not good. Trying to upload something, it's not upload something. Like my fan, like when I do fan service, like I said, I'll like people see it. It's like I'll balance it and shit. And usually it's gotta fit the story and not be. like just those 2 pages from this epilogue comic. Like I have an entire chapter that's kind of fan service-y, but it's like story. I think Chris, I had you read it. I forget. I might have. Where fan service works when it's like part of the story and it makes sense and it's not over the top and just straight up pandering. Yeah, no, see, that makes sense. Again, as long as it's in the context of the story and the comic that turned into a full fucking book. Like how the whole 3rd chapter is basically, I guess, fan service, but not really, but kind of. And it just turned into like a troll chapter. And that was like the only page of that. Like again, this is from the end of, this is after the book. So this is like the end of it. After the story is like completed and shit like that. Like, I actually had fun with this chapter, because, like, the entire thing was supposed to be, like, it's kind of fan servicey, but the whole chapter is just such a fucking troll. And it was, like, good character development, too, with certain things that I enjoyed. Also trying to make sure they're in order. But yeah, so that's just basically some from this epilogue to the book in the series. least the first book, anyway. Where if like fan service can work if there's context and there's a story and it's not like one-sided obnoxiousness. It's not obnoxious, but it's like a lot of people. I kind of define fan service as like anything sexual or showing skin, really. Yeah, I need to buy a physical copy of this soundtrack so bad. Like, I had a lot of fun with this freaking epilogue. That's why I can't wait for the book to be like done being edited, and then I can like release the. This was a fun page, and then I can release the comic online since it's spoiler-ish for the series. Considering like animation-wise, and people only watching the animation, I'm only just getting to the second arc of the book where the plot really picks up, whereas this graphic novel is 8 months after the end of the book. So yeah, unnecessary stuff is not legit. Also, this is like, I'm showing more than I wanted to, but it's like, I like a lot of the pages in this in this chapter anyway. This is easily one of my other favorite ones from this it's such a fun one. And this is only chapter 3 of the. It's like a 4-chapter graphic novel, so there's only the 3rd chapter of it. It was a fun book to do. Like, even, like, this is probably my favorite page in the entire book, though. Like, that is probably, out of the entire book, that's probably my favorite page. Yeah, it's like, I don't, like I said, I don't mind drawing fan service, and I do draw not safe for work art that I post on Patreon. My animator friend, when I was getting stressed out and whatnot, she was drawing a lot of not safe for work fan art of like Korra and shit like that. And she's like, dude, if you're stressed out, draw something like not safe for work. It'll just de-stress you. I didn't believe her at first, and then I did something. I was like, oh my god, she's right. I don't know what it is. It's just super chill. So I don't mind drawing it. It took me a while to get over it, but as long as it's like, as long as stuff makes sense character-wise and it's not obnoxious or exploitive or just gross, then it's like not that big of a deal. But it took me a while to get to that point, and even then I don't post them online other than Patreon. People like pay me, you know, reward tiers. Take care, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I gotta stop dropping my mic. Yeah, I'm probably not going to have this up much longer, even though it's just looks like dual pocket online. Did decent progress. Gotta finish as much as possible for Monster Hunter this weekend, because that will be all that I do. Take up my life. Got like way distracted there. Sorry. I got plenty of done actually.
No, actually, I haven't. It's been a long day.
Good, I'm starving.
Saving.
We have time to waste before Dad's ready to see you anyway. Come on, don't just stand there looking all confused.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
When Flash stops saving.
Good, I'm Good, 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 I'm stuck.
Oh, that's fast. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm just gonna finish that frame, but yeah, this is where it was.
Knew that.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts, right?
I suppose you can get a pass. So I ask again, did you eat?
No, actually, I haven't. It's been a long day.
Good, I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm almost done with this scene. Animatic-wise, anyway. Thanks, I'm looking forward to cleaning this up. Like how it gets done.
A long day.
Good, I'm starving. Good, I'm
Alright, take care.
day.
Good, I'm starving.
Actually, I haven't. It's been a long day.
Good, I'm starving. Good.
Been a long day.
Good, I'm starving. Good, I'm starving.
Been a long day.
Good, I'm starving.
Right?
I suppose you can get a pass. So I ask again, did you eat?
No, actually, I haven't. It's been a long day.
Good, I'm starving.
day.
Good, I'm starving.
It's been a long day.
Good, I'm starving. We have time. Starving.
Been a long day.
Good, I'm starving. We have time to waste before Dad's ready to see you anyway. Come on, don't just... Good, I'm starving. We have time to...
It's been a long day.
Good, I'm starving. Good, I'm starving. We have...
Oh yeah, that'll make a difference. This doesn't strike you as odd?
We don't have time to go into this right now.
Excuse me.
And exactly when will be the right time, you self-righteous dick?
When you calm down.
Excuse me.
This is so ridiculous. You've always been like this, treating me like I'm some ignorant kid.
Up until this week, you were a kid!
Hey! Hi, my dad told me to meet up with Adam. Something came up, so he's running a little late.
Oh, okay?
Perfect. I have a meeting of my own to attend to. We can finish this discussion later once you're done.
Right.
Well then, shall we get going?
Wait, go where exactly?
You don't know my name, do you? We've seen each other multiple times in the intern program, and you still don't know my name. Rather rude, wouldn't you say?
Well, you see, it's just, well, yeah, I've seen you around, and that time before the thing.
Yeah, but I still know your name.
Now you're just trying to make me feel bad.
Is it working?
Yeah, kinda is.
Good. I'm Sharon. You eat yet?
Sharon, the professor's daughter. I knew that. Totally knew that.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. But hey, at least I remember who you were. That counts, right?
I suppose you can get a pass. So I ask again. Did you eat?
No, actually, I haven't. It's been a long day.
Good, I'm starving. We have time to...
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it because the next step I have to do for this, I gotta figure out body pose wise. That probably requires me to be fully awake, which I'm currently not. It might just frustrate me if I try right now. So, That said, I'm going to probably call it a night. Thanks again for chilling and, excuse me, stopping by and hanging out. It's always, what the heck is that? Oh, that's why I was like, why am I? Anyway, yeah, sorry, technical issues. Again, thanks for hanging out, stopping by, keeping me company while I work. Fun as always. I will probably be doing another one tomorrow night. As always, I think I'm going to be doing this like every night as I work because it couldn't hurt. I'm probably going to start streaming some video games too. Most likely going to be streaming some Monster Hunter because I've said it multiple times in this stream. Monster Hunter is my shit. I love that game. I've been playing that game since like Freedom Unite. So I'm really hyped for PS4 Monster Hunter World right now, and definitely going to be streaming some of that, like a lot of that. It's good stress relief. So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging. If anything, I'll probably see most of you guys tomorrow when I do more animation. Eventually, I get to a part where I can do cleanup. Till then, alright, how the hell am I shutting this off now? This is being a dick. Alright, well, take care, guys. I'm going to have to force quit this. Awesome. Alright. Have a good one, guys.